Dead Unending is a top-down tower defense game disguised as a zombie survival game. This is the second game developed by Tylerio. Dead Unending starts off with a short, dramatic cinematic that puts you directly into the middle of a zombie outbreak. The aptly named Null County has been completely overrun and there are zombies everywhere, ready to eat their next snack. The tutorial is delivered not only by prompts but with an in-game help book that you can read in between running away from zombies. Dead Unending is not a difficult demo and it gives you two survival stats to look after, hunger and health. Hunger must not be depleted, otherwise you'll starve. You can replenish it by looting the rare food drop or by crafting a fire camp that will drop food if you're standing near it. Health is also easy to manage, you essentially have 2 hit points, however health regenerates quickly after being hit. Having explored the game for several hours, I have found that whilst the early game objective is to explore and loot, the late game is not. The available crafting for your base includes a radio tower which attracts zombies to your base, an installment of defense turrets, and a bunch of upgrades that make receiving loot easier. This means as you upgrade your base, your best course of action is not to go out and explore, but simply stay within the safe confines of your base, whilst the game auto-plays and you gather resources. This confusion leads into some of my other issues with the game. The looting section of Dead Unending is underwhelming. Whilst there are plenty of buildings to explore, they are quite empty, most only having single pieces of random loot and sometimes none. This loot also appears random, so trying to find specific pieces such as steel and food can be quite difficult, and since the survival aspect is also quite simple, the total experience just ends up feeling tedious rather than a classic survival challenge. The only difficulty I found with Dead Unending was the mechanics of combat. The hitboxes for melee attacks don't feel good, and I found myself missing many zombies when I thought I should have otherwise hit them. Upgrading to a firearm didn't make life any easier, as I found trying to aim with weapons would flicker the camera angle and make it annoying to take a steady shot. All of this is quite disappointing as the rest of the game seems quite solid. The ambient music is not distracting and the overall sound design is snappy and assists the immersion greatly. The game style has been worked in well and has a cute, blocky feel, making the experience more upbeat than other zombie survival games. The base building is what rounds up the tower defense experience. The building mechanic is not open or as free range as games like Minecraft or 7 Days to Die, but instead is rather simple where you build simple blocks on a 2D grid, which you can use resources to upgrade down specific paths. Whether you are building defense turrets, walls, or upgrades such as auto miners. Leaning more into this genre is the fact you can only build in one specific location. The only thing missing to complete the experience is your base is indestructible, and once the walls are up, you are safe forever. The zombies will not attack your structures, but just stand there being farmed for resources. Dead Unending is releasing on the 20th of April 2023, and whether any of the above issues are addressed is yet to be seen. In its current state, we asked Twitch out what they would pay for this experience, and we averaged off at about $5. If you want to check it out for yourself, the demo is still available for download and the developer is taking feedback in the Discord. Both will be linked below. If this review helped you pick out your next game, how about you give this video a thumbs up, and if you want to see more shot style reviews like this one, consider subscribing. If you want to catch us playing the games live, check out our Twitch. There will be links for everything down below.